The heart of September left nothing more to say. Just show me what it's worth. I wanna hear you say these words. From the light into the dark, it'll be alright. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. Wrapped round my finger like a puppet on a string. So where are you right now? Find me when the stars turn out. All your vampires gather around here in the night. Did I ask too much? Maybe it's not enough for now. We close the door and feel the rush. Or am I answering something close to home? It's bigger than the two of us would own. I've fallen for you in a way that I thought that I never do. Oh, it taught me the way to never be used. I'll make a promise to you, alleviate every sky, be honest and true. All the games, there's no excuse, no more running away. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. Yes, people, welcome to a late night stream. Yeah, put the feed in the ducks on. Yeah, wait a sec, is that the right tune? Yeah? Yo! I'm going to send you guys to sleep. Yeah? I'm going to send you guys to sleep. Smash the likes. Yes, guys, why is the chat not on? Why is the chat not on? What's going on with the chat? Why is the chat not on screen? There we go. There we go, guys. Yes, people, welcome back, man. I feel like it's been ages, but it's not. It's been just 24 hours. Well, 24 hours without. I did one on. I did a stream on Saturday. Did I do one on Saturday? Bro, when was the last time I streamed? Did I stream? Well, I didn't stream on Saturday or Sunday. I didn't stream on Saturday or Sunday, bro. Bro's been slacking, man. What are you talking about? Bro's been slacking. Yo, as if. Yo, I didn't realize. Yo, it's been the whole weekend, man. It's been the whole weekend. Yo, my bad, innit? Chat, my bad. But yeah, anyway, big up to everybody, man. What's going on, man? Smash the likes. Make sure you guys subscribe. LB, bro, don't do that. I need to stay awake. Stay awake. Yeah, come on, man. ASMR LB, says Brandon. Now, big up to everybody, man. What are you guys saying? What are you telling me? What news have you got? I have been told by reliable sources, guys, that Jezza has been cooking on gasoline. Yeah, again, premium. Yeah, premium gasoline. Yeah, as Wales get slapped up once again. It's not been a good week for them, has it? Yeah, Jeremy Doku with an assist today to Meunier, but apparently Doku should have had 3 assists, like legit assists, like not even like, you know what I mean? Like some people say, oh, I should have scored there, but now people were saying, nah, he actually legit put it on a plate apparently for that Meunier and 2 other guys, but they just decided not to score, which is a bit weird. But yeah, man, Jeremy Doku's on a match. A lot of people in the chat, you guys gotta make your apologies loud as your disrespects, guys. Some of you guys been disrespecting. Yeah, let me have a look at his assist. I've got it up here. Let me have a look at Jezza Doku's assist, man. Oh, he's playing the right wing. Did he play right wing? Because he got the ball on the right here. Jeremy Doku got the ball on the right, pulls it back. I mean, it's just a standard pass, to be fair. But did he play right wing again? I think he did, yeah, because they played that Decatelier on the left-hand side. Yo, he played on the right wing. Ooh, how did he do then? How did he do on the right? Did he cook? Yeah, because I don't know, man. I've been saying that maybe City should have given him a bit of a run on that right-hand side, but obviously not at the moment because he's been cooking on the left. But it's nice. It's nice that he's continuing to cook, man. Right wing Jezza Doku. Pep just needs to play this guy, right wing fam. He was unplayable. You can't stop him. Too explosive, changes directly. Yeah, I know, man. But like, let me have a look at his GNA this year, because I swear down, he's got to be like slamming it. So far this year, right, he's got 4 for City, and then for Belgium, he's got this season. Let's have a look. This season, he's got. So when did it start? September 2025. There it is. He got 2 there. So that's 2, and then he got an assist there, and then another assist. So he's got 5. He's got 5 GA for Belgium this season, and for City, he's got 4. So he's got 9 GA already for club and country. Last season, he got 8. He got. Are we including the club? Wait a sec. Are we including Club World Cup as this year or last year? Because I kind of don't know, man. What's the Club World Cup? Or should we just ignore it? What did you say Club World Cup is, chat? Last season or this season? Because I kind of say it was this season because he got new players. You had like Tijani Reinders. I know it's technically classed as last year, isn't it? Should we just ignore it? Let me just ignore it then, right? So just ignore it. So you got 6, yeah, plus 9. So what's that? 15. You got 15 for City last year. Yeah, and he's already on 4. So that's pretty mad, really, when you consider like we're in the 2nd week of October. It's a bit of a madness. And then last year for Belgium, yeah, he got 1, 2. I think he got 2 last year. Oh no, he got 3. He got 3. He got 3 last year, yeah, for Belgium. So he's already got 2 more outputs this year than he did last year for Belgium. And again, we're only in October, which is a madness. So yeah, if you add that together, then yeah, he was on. What did he get this year? Last year, take out the Club World Cup 6. So he's on 15 plus. What was it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what's that? 15 had 3. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, 16 after. He's got 19 GA in the whole of last year. 19 GA in the whole of last year for club and country, bro. That is mad, isn't it? 19 last year, and he's already on 9. He's already on 9. Bro, that is. I smashed these likes up as well, man. Yeah. Bro's done 2 days without a stream. He's been kicked off. I'll get rid of him. That's insane. Yeah, that's Doku. Talk about Doku, chat. Talk about Doku. Last year, he got 19 for club and country in the whole season. He's already on 9 right now. And we're in October. I don't know what's happened to it, man. I'll be real with you. Like, it's actually crazy how he's just started to connect and stuff. Yeah, he's hitting 25 easy. All right, let me check that spreadsheet that I did with Hugh. Player targets. Yo, let me see what I give Doku target. I give Doku target of 20 just for City. He's already on 5. He's already on 4. So he's almost 25% of the way there. He's going to cook it, man. He's going to cook it on gas. Yeah, well, to be fair, that is legit. Yeah, it is. That is fair. Yeah, the bar is low, but still, it is what it is. Coach says, LB, instead of sticking him to one wing, it's better to have him rotate left and right. Makes our attack unpredictable. I would like to do that, yeah. However, yeah, who was it who was saying this recently and I disagreed with him on the panel show? Was it Pulpy or someone? I can't remember who said it, yeah, but someone said, no, it was Sai. It was Sai. You remember when Sai said to me, chat, on the player ratings recently, he said, oh, we should put Doku on the right and put Savio on the left. And I said, nah, man. Because for me, yeah, you got to keep Doku on the left while he's cooking on gas. Yeah, you don't want to be moving him onto it. You finally got him playing well, yeah, and getting output, yeah. You don't want to then move him onto the right-hand side. You don't want to do that for me. I wouldn't be doing it. Now, 100%. 100% is more to football than G&A. Absolutely, yeah. But at the same time, putting the ball in the back of the net is quite important. And spicy potatoes, when you're looking at the fact that Doku is already on 25% of his numbers for last year. Come on, man. That's well, actually, yes, it is about 25. In fact, it might be a bit more than that. Like, that's just the facts, bro. It's important. We do need G&A to support Haaland. Exactly, bro. It's blended. You can't just ignore G&A. Yes, you're right. Potatoes. Bro, you're 100% right. Yeah? G&A is not everything. Statistics is not everything. I'm not a statistic merchant. I'm not a G&A merchant. But I'm also not somebody who just thinks they don't matter whatsoever. And they do matter. They are important. Yeah, what was we speaking about recently? Yeah, on the channel. Yeah, we were speaking about the fact that while it's all well and good, Haaland scoring all these goals, it's also a little bit of a concern because if he doesn't score, who the fuck's scoring in this team? G&A, output. It's not the be-all and end-all. Yeah? It's not a BL, but you do need players to get the numbers. And Doku is now adding those numbers. Yeah. It's early days, of course, but he's adding those numbers, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's a crazy. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, facts. It's near 50%, man. The guy's smashing it. It's massive. It's massive, mate. Yeah. G&A from wingers is not to be ignored. If they don't contribute, you're not winning anything, says HSV. You need other players to contribute, bro. You can't just look at Haaland and go, oh, fucking hell. You know what I mean? Haaland can score everything. You need other players to score goals, which is why I've said I'm a little bit reluctant at taking Tijani Reinders out the team. People talking about Tijani Reinders, and although he was, you know, he's had a couple of good games recently. You know, in that like 5-6 game period where he wasn't really like, you know, performing well. I was like, yeah, I get it what you're saying. You know what I mean? Might not be, but he's getting involved. Yeah, he's getting involved. You really want to take a player out who's getting involved in goals when you're so reliant? I don't think so. Not for me, yeah. Not for me. Honestly, man. Crazy, mate. Yeah, fuck these two as well. Yeah. Anyone that says Isak's a better striker than Haaland, he's the fucking head tested, man. I'm telling you that now. He wasn't the best at right wing. He was unstoppable creating wise, but he couldn't score goals because he's weak foot. And the moment he went left, he created the third goal. He's way more dangerous at left wing. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, bro. I guess it all depends on whether or not Jeremy Doku can unlock that goal, like, you know, the finish on the left, cutting in on his right foot. You know, like, basically Raheem Sterling, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side, cuts inside, right foot, cash money. Yeah. What do you get? Like 30 goals one season. If he can unlock that, then yeah, I agree. And to be honest, I'm not moving him off the left. There's no way I'm moving this guy off the left-hand side at Manchester City. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Yeah. Because I'm not getting into my third season with Doku. Everything's finally going well. Yeah, like really well, like fucking mint, to be honest. There's no way I'm going to go, oh, you know what, let's change it. No, I'm not changing it, man. Yeah, so I agree right now. I'm sticking him on the left-hand side. And I don't, Savio's just got to hold that, man. It's his problem, not mine. Yeah, and it's certainly not Doku's problem. You know what I'm saying? They got Etihad goals, man, in the HD. You don't need to change your name to 4K, innit? I mean, HD's in the past, man. That's very 2010 of you. You know what I mean? Get yourself in the 4K, bro. Now, big up for the super chat as well. Big up Adam says, just play Marmoush on the right, to be honest. So Doku stays. Well, Doku's not going to be going anywhere if he carries on like this. Marmoush, you could play him on the right, Adam, yeah. But we did see that last season, a couple of games. Now, to be fair, it was only... How many times did we see Marmoush right wing last year, chat? Was it 3? I think it was 3. And to be honest, didn't really like it. However, could it be better than Bob? Could it be better than Savio on the right? Potentially. Will it be better than Cherky? Not sure, but it's an option. It's an option. It's certainly an option. And you get yourself another player on the pitch that can score goals. So, you know, I don't really worry too much about Marmoush. I look at it as a short term and go, not really sure how you get in the team. But Marmoush is fucking mint. He'll score goals and he'll get plenty of game time. So I'm not really worried about Marmoush, to be honest with you. Yeah, and obviously, Sam's right. Like, obviously, he'll get loads of minutes for Haaland. Obviously, Haaland can't start every single game as well. So it's not an issue. It's not an issue, man. It's not an issue. You don't remember being right wing? Yeah, you don't remember it because you just deleted it from your brain because it wasn't great, bro. What position did Cherky play at Leon? Mainly on the right hand side, and apparently he was better on the right hand side. Which I don't know about you. I just don't get that, me. I just look at the way Cherky plays with his left foot, his right foot, and his creativity and go, surely this guy would be better in the middle. But Leon fans are telling me he's better on the right hand side. However, to back up what I thought when he played against Wolves, I know he didn't really play as a midfielder. He was sort of like a false nine or whatever. But I thought he was exceptional in that little, I don't know, weird. But as I say, we don't need to rush it with Cherky, man. Yeah, chill out. You know what I mean? He's on a 6-year contract. We're under no pressure. Yeah, this isn't Verts on 120 million quid. Yeah, on 400 grand a week, where Liverpool are desperate to find out what his best position is and how he can affect the team better and, you know, what system. Like, we're not in that position. Yeah, that's one of the benefits of not paying 120 million. Yeah, that you can take your time. You take your time with Cherky. I ain't no rush. Yeah, yo, big up Wolfie, bro. Yeah, Wolfie's not pressing me on shows about Cherky. He's not coming on my channel or Dan Potts' channel and saying, LB, what's going on with Cherky, bro? No one's doing that. But you best believe when people are talking to Liverpool fans, people are pressing Liverpool. Yeah, and say, oh, what's going on? Because we can chill. We're not in any rush, man. Yeah, I remember that. Was it the first game or second game? No, it was the first game against Wolves. I seen people saying, fucking Cherky, man. Yeah, he's not even on the pitch, man. It's a joke. Pep's going to ruin him and all this kind of bullshit. I was like, have a fucking word with yourself, man. Yeah? He's just had a 6-year contract. Yeah, he doesn't need to play every single game. And he shouldn't have played the Spurs game. Now, he actually did create a good chance in that game, but he shouldn't have started that game. Yeah? Slowly. Yeah? Watch the thing, they say. Yeah? The tortoise versus the hare. Bro, Liverpool have bought the hare, man. They need the guy to deliver rapid. Yeah, we're just chilling. We got the tortoise. Nice. We can just, move around, see what's going on. And then bang. That's when we strike. Yeah, we don't need to rush. Yeah, we don't need to rush. Cherky has more GA than Verts. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Cherky injured is better than... Yeah. That's crazy, man. You know what's funny, man? Moosh attributes are all shared between him, Savio, and Bob. Nobbins mentioned that when we first signed him, so now it's difficult to fit him in unless it's Haaland out. Yeah, well, the thing is, Orton, I said this recently. I said, if Doku plays... Well, the problem that Marmoush has got, is that his best position, for me, is right behind the striker. But who else's best position is attacking mid, whatever you want to call the fucking position. Yeah. Cam. Yeah. 10. Second striker. There's another player in our team. Yeah. that we've got that is also best position is that area. Yeah. Anyone hazard a guess his name? He won a PFA Player of the Year 2 years ago. Anybody hazard a guess? Yeah. His name, guys, is Philip Walter Foden. So that's his problem. But like I say, I'm not asked about Marmoush in that way. Marmoush should gonna get loads of minutes. And yeah, the thing is, yeah, Doku can't play every single game. Yeah, and you got to be careful with Doku. I've mentioned this before, man. But like, bro, have you seen the guy's muscle mass? Have you seen the guy's muscle mass, bro? Yeah, this guy's shifting a hell of a lot of muscle every time he steps out on the pitch, man. And he's had a few injury problems. Yeah, and he will. You know what I mean? He reminds me a lot of like Reece James. Like he's just a very muscly guy, mate. And you got to be careful with him because if you overplay him, it's not like Rodri. Rodri's different, yeah. Rodri gets a few injuries, you overplay it, whatever, right? This guy's not. Rodri's not got them. He's not got that, yeah. Doku relies on his pace, his acceleration, and his quick movement. Yeah, that's what Doku relies on. If he loses that, I don't know what he does. It's not the same with Rodri. Rodri never relied on pace. Rodri didn't rely on agility. Rodri relied on that. Yeah, but Doku can't rely on that because that's not what he relies on. Doku relies on his acceleration. And I'm looking at Doku's injury history, and bear in mind he's only 23. Yeah, hamstring injury, calf injury, muscle injury, hamstring injury, muscle injury, hamstring injury, unknown injury. This guy's already had quite a lot of muscle injuries. The guy's 23 years old, so you got to be careful with him. Yeah, you can't be spamming him out every single game. So take your time. Now the problem that you've got is that at the moment, we don't want to drop the guy. Yeah. We don't want to drop him because, I mean, why the hell would anyone want to drop this guy? Yeah, you crazy? Like, what are we doing here? But at the same time, you can't play him every game. So that's where obviously Mamouche will come into the equation. Yeah. If you can get 2 or 3-0 up, 2 or 3-0 up, sub him off. I'm looking at this as a priority situation. Yeah. If you go 2 or 3-0 up in a game, obviously 2-0, depending on you playing, some teams it might be 3-0, whatever. Basically, when you think the game's won, you got to go through the starting 11 and go, right, who can I not afford to get injured here? Haaland, Rodri. At the moment, Doku is in that list. Doku is 100% in that list. Maybe Gavadio. Maybe Huzanov. Yeah. You got to go through the list. You got to get these players off, man. Yeah, this is why, like, bro, like for me, I'm looking at 60-minute marks. If we're 2-0 up, Rodri off, Doku off, like, got to get the players off, man. Got to protect these players. Nico O'Reilly, yeah, less so. Even though he's been really good, you've got Aït-Nouri. So it's not, I don't think that's a major, he's not high up on the list, right? He's not high up on the list for me, O'Reilly, even though he's been mega. Yeah, again, you've only got 5 subs, innit? You can't sub off everybody, but it's a priority situation. But you've got to be careful with Doku, man. Yeah, because I'm telling you now, yeah, this guy, you got to be careful with his injuries. Like, bro, have you seen the size of his legs, man? Yeah, not that I've been like proper looking and that, you know what I mean? But, bro, when I seen it on TV, oh, bro, this guy's got chunky legs, bro. I'll be real with you right now. Yeah. And, you know, you've all seen the way he plays. You can't afford for him to be losing any of that sort of acceleration and stuff, you know? KDB 11 GA in 12 games. Pain, bro. Pain, bro. He's not an out-and-out winger, so he cuts in like Rafinha. I think Aït-Nouri would cook when he comes back. You know, Aït-Nouri, I'm looking forward to Aït-Nouri coming back because it's something different to O'Reilly, innit? But at the same time, he's not coming in. We've spoke about this a lot, but bro, I'm not putting him straight in my starting 11, bro. No way. He's got the Godzilla fires. Bro, they're very thick, man, but that madness. At Rennes, he couldn't stay fit for more than a month. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Like I say, you know, if he loses any of that acceleration, not looking good. So you got to protect him, man. Yeah, you got to protect him. I'm looking at the fixtures here, for example, right? Did he play? How many minutes did he play, by the way, for Belgium in this? Let me have a look. Belgium. Did he play 90 minutes? 90 minutes? Because that's not ideal. What did he play? He played 90 minutes, 90 minutes. Okay, so that's not ideal. Not ideal. It is what it is. Let's have a look at our fixtures then. See when we could protect, because he's played a lot of minutes now, you know, Doku, bro. Luckily, he didn't start against Brentford, so he did have a little bit of a rest before the international break. But before that, 90 minutes, 87 minutes, 77 minutes. He's played a lot of football. Didn't play the Huddersfield games. He's had a bit of rest, I suppose. But Yeah, I'm looking at the City fixtures here, man, and it's the thing is, it's tough. It is tough because we're obviously got must-win games coming up. Everton must win, you can't rest anyone. Villarreal away must win, you can't rest anyone. Villa away must win, you can't rest anyone. Swansea, for me, you've got to wholesale change the driller. Yeah, you got to wholesale change it. Trafford, Rico Lewis, Ake, Stones, maybe Ait Nori comes back in, Nico Gonzalez, Bernardo in midfield, maybe. Maybe you start Cherky if he's not started Cherky much. Maybe give Cherky a role in a 10. Mamouche up top. Savinho Bob. That should be good enough to beat Swansea with due respects. But it's, and you got Bournemouth, tricky. Dortmund must win, tricky. Liverpool, tricky. Newcastle, tricky. Leverkusen, bro, it's tough, man. It's a problem you've got. But obviously at the same time, like, you've got to be able to trust that Marmouche can come in and perform, right? And Savio, with due respect, mate, he's a £70 million player, apparently. The club's just given a new contract to. So whilst I'm saying this, and I'm like, yeah, you can't really be dropping Doku because we need to win. At the same time, other players have got to step up, man. Other players have got to step up. Yeah, Savio, you need to step up. Yeah, Marmouche, when you come back, you need to step up. Yeah, I've not really seen you play consistently well since the back end of last year, man. If I'm being honest. Yeah, bro. Kovacic played 70 minutes for Croatia in the second game. Nice. That's good, that. We need him back, really. We do need Kovacic back. I just think Kovacic coming back will take a lot of the pressure off of Rodri and Nico G as well. I think he can come in and just, like, you know, take some minutes off of that. I think that'll be good for us. I think we need him to be back, you know, Kovacic. I think we've missed him. Doku's going to have 5 days rest, which is nowadays a good amount, so he's definitely a starter for me against Everton. Yeah, facts, bro, 100%. Calvin Phillips, man. What are you doing here? That bench looks strong again, think we're close. Well, if you think about it, yeah, let's just assume that he goes with the same starting 11 that he did against Brentford, right? So Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, or he might put Huzanov back in, but let's just say he does this for now, yeah? So Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly, Rodri, Foden, Reinders, and then let's just say Doku, Haaland, Bob, yeah? That means you've got Cherky on the bench. It means you've got Savio on the bench. It means you've got Mamouche on the bench. It means you've got Huzanov on the bench. Bernardo Silva would be on the bench. Kovacic would be on the bench. John Stones will be back on the bench. And I know he might be on the bench if he's back. I can't remember if he's back straight away. But that's getting to a point now where your bench is decent, because that's the only thing really for me that, like, in the last couple of weeks when we've been doing the watch alongs before the games, I've been liking the starting 11s. You know, on the whole, you might say, "Oh, I'd rather him play than that guy," or whatever. But on the whole, like, not like last year, like going into games thinking, "This fucking awful. What's he doing with his team?" Like, now I'm looking at the starting 11 going, "Yeah, sound. Yeah, that might change him for him." But on the whole, 99% of it, I'm cool with. But the only thing that has been slightly concerning is when you've been looking at our benches, you've been going, fucking hell, well, I hope we don't need to bring someone off the bench because we're screwed. Well, last game, we had Nico Gonzalez, we had Jeremy Doku, we had Cherky, adding Mamouche, adding Ait Nori, and all of a sudden, our bench is looking very, very strong. Yeah. You just got to hope and pray that we don't get no more injuries. We are due a little bit of good luck, by the way, on the injury front. My God. Yeah, our injury record over the last 12 months has been horrendous. You know what I mean? Let's see what else you guys are saying. Bench is still a huge improvement from last season. So yeah, now 100% it is. 100% it is. Facts. What do you think about the upcoming games against Liverpool and Madrid? Well, it's difficult to say, because if we lose our next 3 games in the Premier League, that Liverpool game means pretty much nothing. Similarly to Madrid, if you get beat off Dortmund and Villarreal, it doesn't really mean a great deal, man. So one game at a time, bro. LB Sweden finished bottom of the table behind Kosovo. Oh, that's mad, isn't it? So they got your Jokeres and Isak. How many goals they score in the whole group? Not looking good, bro, for them. We still need a few signings. Yeah, 100% we need a few signings. Right back, midfielder, right winger, yeah. But it's better. It's decent, man. It's decent, bro. It's not looking not too bad, man. Last year we had JSP on the bench. He's much better. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Facts. The season is long. Yeah, defo. Big up Brownie, man. What are you saying, mate? Foden 90 mins past 5 games, says Andy. Yeah, but he didn't play a single game, yeah, for England because he wasn't selected. So that's fine. Because he's had 2 weeks off, basically, innit? Or whatever it is. Yeah, so he's had plenty of time off. Oh, Mike, mate, fucking nightmare. Yeah, we gets there, driving around for 2 hours, couldn't find anywhere to park, man. Yeah, I couldn't believe how busy it was. 2 hours of driving around on the back streets looking for, and I was prepared to ditch it anywhere, man. I was like, I'm ditching the car, man, ditching the car. Couldn't find anywhere. Nightmare, man. So we drove around for a bit and then we dipped, man. But I was pretty gutted because I wanted to have a walk around. Deepen it, does Bob make it at City? I feel like he'll just be short when we reach our top level again. Listen, how long's a piece of string, Nick? We don't know. Listen, I'm a massive fan of Bob. I think he's mega. I think his best position is in the pockets behind the striker, a bit like David Silva. Seeing that in the academy, that was his best position. On the wing, will he make it? I think he's got a chance, but I think most of us agree, not everybody, right? I think 90% of City fans agree that come the summer, we need to sign a winger, a quality winger, and it's probably going to be Bob or Savio that gets sold. Because I don't think you can have Marmoush, Doku, Bob, Savio, and another winger. And by the way, the new winger's top-tier elite level winger. Yeah, we're not buying another project. So that would mean that minutes are, going to struggle. So I think most City fans agree with me on that. I think probably 90% of people will probably agree that we probably do need a new midfielder. So we probably mean Savio or Bob's going to leave. But we'll see. I really like him. I don't really want him to leave, man. Yeah. And this is his breakout year. Man. Yeah, stream tomorrow, bro. Bob will make it. I don't doubt it. Hopefully, man. Just missing minutes from being world class. You know, the thing is difficult with Bob, though, as well, chat, is we don't know, how fit he is in terms of match fitness. Do you know what I mean? Because he had you know what I mean? We've not seen him play consistently in the Premier League. So is this him fully fit, fully match fit, fully match sharp, or is he still way off? I don't know. I've seen him in the academy, but I can't really tell you like whether this is him. I can't really compare, like the academy is to now and tell you like what fitness. So I don't really know how close he is. Yeah. Because he could speak to you and say, oh yeah, I'm actually only 60% match fit. And then you go, fucking hell, 60%. You've actually been pretty decent then if you're only 60% match fit. If he says, nah, I'm 100% match fit, maybe some people will be like, well, if you're 100%, I expected a bit more. But then you've also got other stuff like confidence. Is he fully confident? Confident going into challenges because he has leg break. Is he holding back a little bit? He needs a bit of time to adapt. Then you've got other stuff like, bro, this is his breakout year. Yeah, this is his breakout year, man. Like this is the first year really he's coming into the first team and playing regular minutes because 2 years ago he was just off the bench. I think he started 1 game and then last year was a rip. So it's tough. It's tough with Bob. You don't really know where he is, but like I said, I'm a big fan of Bob. I think he's mega. I think he's a mega player. I think he's a mega potential. He's technically so gifted. I'm not trying to say he's been mint this year. I don't think he has been mint. But I think he's shown signs that there's a real player there. Like the way opposition defenders shit themselves when he gets the ball in the box because they don't want to tackle him because he's so tricky. Like you put the tackle in, bang, you bring him down. It's a penalty. We'll see, man. We'll see how he gets on. Development, but I do think some people are being way too sort of how do you say, sort of like a bit harsh on the guy. Like, I'm not being funny, yeah. Doku's in his 3rd year, yeah. Savio's now in his 2nd year. This is basically Bob's 1st year, and people are like, nah, he ain't doing it. Get him out. And I'm kind of like, well, wait a sec, mate. Doku got 3 years. Savio's on his 2nd, has got a contract extension. And Bob's academy player that's just broke his leg and people are on him straight away. Nothing wrong with criticism. Not saying you can't criticize if you think he's been poor, but like I feel like some people are going ham on it, man. Yeah, going ham on it. I agree, LB. People would be too rash on Bob. Yo, big up Pat. Bob lost a whole year. Give the bloke time. Yeah, exactly. Fans are too impatient, says Andrew. Maybe they expect great things. Yeah, and I expect great things, but I'm also prepared to wait, man. I'm also prepared to wait, innit? Just play the 50-50, bro, because they are good, says Adam. He also says, sell Savio, buy a good right winger, and sell Kovacic, buy either Wharton or Elliot Anderson, buy a good right back, buy a good centre back, sell Ake. I want to go Elise, Wharton, Livermore, Schlotterbeck, and Van der Ven. You know what, Brad? I'm sure I seen a link the other day to that Schlotterbeck, and I was like, no way. No way. I remember people in the chat have been going on about this Schlotterbeck for time. Bro, I swear down, I see it. I can't remember who posted it. It might have been that CF Bayern, Christian Falk. And I was like, no way. I was like, the chat have been saying this for ages about this Schlotterbeck guy. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Zohib says Schlotterbeck link is real. It's from Build Perfect Ake replacement. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. When I saw it on Twitter, I was like, no way. I thought the chat had been on about this guy for ages. So we'll see. We'll see if it's legit, man. But honest, that's some list, that, bro. How much would that cost then? At least say, let's say 130. Wharton, 80. Yeah, you're at 210. Livermore, 70. 280. Schlotterbeck, I have no idea. Oh, you want Van der Ven as well? Yeah, that's not going to happen, bro. You're looking at around what? I can't remember what I just said. Maybe, what was it, like 280 or something? Do it, man. Get on it, bro. He's left-footed, though, LB. Won't come behind Gavardio. He has a bozo in him. That's Dortmund fans. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're saying. He wants Bayern Schlotterbeck. He's a back three centre back like Bastoni. We don't want that. Trust me, says AP. Is that Dortmund centre back underrated? All of them are Yamal. That's a nasty question, Ray. I'm getting Elise though, aren't I? Nah, I take. Oh man, that's a disgusting question. I think because I'm getting Elise, I'm chill. I'd take the 5. I'd take the 5. Yeah, but if it wasn't Elise, if it was some other guy, I'd go Yamal. I'd go Yamal, man. But nah, I'm happy with Elise. I think Elise is proper mint. I don't think Elise gets anywhere near the recognition he deserves. And that's proven by the fact he come like 30th in the Ballon d'Or Awards or whatever. He was like 30th. How is Elise finishing 30th? Yeah, with those numbers from last year. Yeah. What you got last year, chat? Let me double check it again. I think it was like 48. 43. 43 GA last year. That's his first season, by the way. Or was it his second season? Was that his second season or his first season? Yeah, it was his second season? Yeah, it was his first season. First season at Bayern Munich. Goes in, wins the Bundesliga, absolutely slams it. Yeah, and that's what he gets. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. But they got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And you got to get far in the Champions League. You don't get far in the Champions League, you're cooked, man. Albie, who'd you take, Rodrigo or Elise? Elise all day long. All day long. All day long. All day long. I think Elise is like really good, man. Yeah. I hope in January we get that Al Halali guy from Espanyol, perfect Walker. Oh, you're another guy who's been on about this Omar Al Halali guy. Yeah. I probably might have to do a watch along of this guy, man. Real talk, man. I'm not even joking. Omar Al, is it Al Halal or Al Halali? Omar Al Halali. Nothing's coming up. Oh, Hilali. Oh, I put Hilali. Oh, no, I didn't. Let me check this guy. Omar Al, bro, I spelled it right, man. Yeah, 21-year-old Moroccan right back. Yeah, Moroccan right back. Who else is a right back that's Moroccan? Yeah, there's the best one in the world. Bro, contract ends in 2027. What are they doing, mate? Are they mad? Why have they not extended the contract? Yo, they're going to get rinsed. They're going to get rinsed. Bro, what are they doing? Why have they not extended the contract, man? Extend the contract, big boys. That's mad. That is dumb. That is very dumb. Yeah, Hamish, bro. Good to see you. Long time, bro. Where you been, man? Matt Matthews, Nunes over Hakimi. Get out of here, bro. You talking about? Uh, Crazy, it's crazy, crazy. Bro, bro, you know how Elise wasn't Elise wasn't a project. He wasn't a project 2 years ago. It was a Premier League proven player. What are you talking about? Bro, it's a Premier League proven player. How was Elise, yeah, a project? He played 90 games for Crystal Palace, 16 goals, 25 assists. He's a Premier League proven player. He wasn't a project. What are you talking about? That's crazy, bro. Calling Elise a project is mad. Elise was cooking at Palace, bro. What were we doing? Why pretending like Elise was a pro? He wasn't a project, man. Yeah, he had 3 years of Premier League football. I wouldn't say 3 years of Premier League football is a project. No way. Al Hilali has a 26 million release clause. Well, he's got 1 year left on his contract next year, so maybe you could get him cheaper than that, man. Some people would just rather have cold ballers. Go on, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Exactly. Come on, man. Yeah, no, but Aka, you're missing the point as well, bro. You're missing the point, bro. Yeah. Last year's transfer window, we needed different things to what we need now, innit? Because the squad declined to the way it did, the squad just needed a massive reinvestment. We needed players, bro. We just needed players. Yeah, players in the door. Yeah, that's what we did. We got players. We got the Reinders. We got Huzanovs. Yeah, we got Cherky. We got these guys in. Cool. Now the squad's at a good level. Is it good enough to win the Prem? Maybe, maybe not. It's not going to be too far off. Yeah, we'll be there thereabouts. To take this squad to the next level, we need proven ballers. Bro, if we would have signed, yeah, last summer, yeah, 3 proven ballers, yeah, it probably wouldn't have been enough because we still needed a right back. We still needed a centre back. We needed a goalkeeper. We needed a midfielder, 2 midfielders. Yeah, we needed bare players. 3 players, even if they would have been class, wouldn't have been enough. Now, it would have been nice if they just got all of it done. But whatever, yeah, it's what it is. You know, beggars can't be choosers. They got the majority reinvestment in. Yeah, and I've already said, yeah, we needed more in the summer, and we did need more in the summer. But again, they've done what they've done. It is what it is. It's done now. Next summer, it becomes a case of we don't just need numbers. We've got numbers now. Yeah, you look at our squad. We've got players. Yeah, we had to get rid of Akanji on loan because we had too many players. We've got the squad. The question now is quality. Yeah, we're looking at our wingers, Savio, Doku, Bob. Are they good enough? We'll find out this year. Next year, quality winger only. Yeah, no more project players. Right back. Don't want a project. Now, right back's more difficult because we've spoke about this before, but right back market is dead. So you might have to get like a bit of a projecty player, right? If you can't get living mental. Midfielder, proven ballers, man. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Facts. Facts, man. I watched Al Hilali against Girona. He was average. Imagine being average against Girona. Yeah, that's pretty mad. I've not seen him, bro. I've not seen him play. I feel like I have seen him like some clips or something, or like I'm sure I watched a video on YouTube, but I've never watched him actually play a game, bro. Now we do have depth, Rajiv. We've got pure players. We've got loads of depth. The question is the depth good enough? That's the question you want to be asking. Is the depth, bro? We've got 5 centre backs. We've got 2 left backs. Yeah, right back is a bit weak, but you got Huzanov and Nunes. That's serviceable. Midfield: Rodri, Reinders, Nico G, Kovacic, Foden, Cherky. Wingers: you got Doku, Mamouche, Bob, Savio. You got depth everywhere. Yeah, proven. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Is the quality good enough? That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. But we have the numbers. But numbers don't win football matches. Quality wins football matches. There's the point. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. What's your thoughts if Elise's been interested with Liverpool too? Well, they probably will because wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool try and cash in on Salah this summer. They can get 40 mil, yeah, for Salah this summer. 1 year left on his contract. Sell him to Saudi. I think they might take it, man. I'll be real. They ain't going to get 100 mil now for him. No way. If they get 40 mil for him, yeah. If they get 40 mil, then yeah, then they could, whack another 100 on it and go and get Elise. And that's disgusting. 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 Yeah, he is. He is. He is. Albert, you see the stat that Nico G is the best dueler in the league? Yeah, I've seen that stat. Nice. Good, because we need players like that in the team, man. City can splash 100 for play. Oh, for a player. Yeah, exactly. Of course we can. I don't know if they will, man. I don't know if they will. You know, the Saudis are not stupid, innit? Yeah. Salah's going to be 34 years old, bro, with 1 year left on his contract. Nah, I think you'll get 40 mil. I think you get 40 mil, man. Perhaps you'll play Doku on the right. I disagree at the moment, though, SKB. Again, I have to throw this question back at you, yeah? Say, why would you move Doku from the left to the right when he's finally, like, really cooking? Why? Why would you want to do that when you finally got him playing so well on the left-hand side? He's linking up well with Haaland. He's getting assists. He's being dangerous. I would, by the way, I was previously open to the idea of playing Doku on the right. I was previously open to it 100%. And I'm not against it. My point is, I'm not doing it now whilst the guy's in good form. The guy's in good form. I ain't moving him now. No, you can see on the left. Now, if his form falls off a cliff on the left, yeah, cool. Move him on the right hand side. But there's no way I'm moving Doku now. Not while he's found his form. Yeah, not now. What do I think of Nico G? I think he's a good squad player. I struggle to see a player that's ever going to be a true first team every week starting 11 player at the moment. But he's getting better. He's improving. So my mind is open to change. But I like him. I like Nico G. I think he's a good player. Yeah. But I don't see a player at the moment that's going to be good enough to start week in, week out. But I've got to say, his last 2 games for me, probably been his 2 best games at Manchester City Football Club. So it's promising because he's improving. And I really feel like he's, you can tell he's being coached, which for me is the best thing because he looks like he's being coached. You know what I mean? He's not just going on a pitch doing the same shit every game. He's like, whoa, he's getting better at everything. So who knows? Right? It's early days with Nico G, but I like him. I like Nico G, man. Yeah. I wish we would have bought Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah. There's no fucking secrets there, boys. Yeah. Or Tonali. Yeah. Or someone else. But I do like him. I like him, man. He's cooking up for Belgium on the right. I'm saying only if we want to play Marmoush and Doku. Yeah. I mean, I've not thought of playing that. I mean, you could do that. Marmoush on the left, Doku on the right. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I've not even thought about that as a potential option, to be fair, SKB. Again, I hear it. It makes it better because you've got Marmoush on the left, but I'm just hesitant, man, at moving Doku. I'm hesitant, bro. Nico G's improving so much. Yeah, facts. Ash says he's trying hard to improve. He is. Defo. You could see it even after the Huddersfield match. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Pep did say Nico G is super coachable. Yeah, he looks like the way he's playing on the pitch. I'm like, yo, you've learned that. You weren't. I can't. And listen, don't ask me what. Yeah, because I ain't got the clips, man. Yeah, but do you know, like when you watched him in the last couple of games? Yeah, you know when you watched Nico G in the last couple of games, the stuff that he did that he wouldn't have done in January or February when you bought him. There's nothing that I can't tell you what, man. But you guys, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like there's just stuff that he was doing that I'm like, I don't think he would have done that 6 months ago. He's improving. Why? Because he's being coached. Yeah. You're being coached, man. Which is good, isn't it? Nico Schlotterbeck is like Hummel's regen. Yeah, but didn't Hummels have no pace, bro? Yeah, I don't want another player with no pace, man. Yeah, get me fucking Huzanov regens, bro. I don't want Mats Hummels regen. Yeah, I need Huzanov regen. Get me Huzanov regen. Where's the next Huzanov? Yo, big up Mib, man. We saying 21 months as well. Big up, man. I appreciate it. It says Viana's remit for the next couple of windows is clear. No more project players. A right back, one more attacking player, a Bernardo replacement. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree, man. I think it's easy. And you know what, Mib? I'm very fair at that because didn't I say in the summer I think Viana's got a really tricky window? I think he had a really tricky window the summer just gone, summer 2025. Yeah, I thought I say, set up to fail. Maybe that's a little bit fucking, but you know what I'm saying? The part I'm making, I thought he had a really, really tricky job on his hands. He had a lot of players that didn't want to leave. We needed them to leave because we needed to buy new players. We needed a whole squad regeneration, renovation. We need a lot. I completely agree. I think Viana next summer, I'm going to flip 100%. I don't think it is hard for him next year. Go and get me proven quality players. Yeah. Don't tell me it's not FIFA next summer. It's literally FIFA. Who's the best right back you can get? Go get the best right back. Who's the best midfielder you can get? Go and get it. Do we need a winger? Who's the best one you can get? Go and get it. Simple. You don't need to look at, how old is he? I watched his resale value. What are the payment terms? What are sell-ons? Blah, 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 blah. No. It's go and get me the best. Simple. Easy, mate, for Viana next year. Yeah, easy, bro. Big up Canada as well. Another long membership, man. 24 months. Now, big up to you guys, man, who are channel members. Appreciate the support as always, man. Big up Canada. Big up Mib as well. Good to see you guys, man. See what else you guys are saying. Don't want Saviano getting involved. Well, I don't really want him getting involved. I don't think that's right. I think the sporting director, he's been employed to do a job at a football club, which is manage the squad. That's your job as a sporting director. Yeah. You manage the squad. You manage all that kind of shit. Yeah. And it's your decision. So in my opinion, I don't think he should be getting involved. I think it should be up to, does Viana say, you're not doing this £1 billion deal with Etihad, mate? Yeah, I want you to go get one with British Airways. He don't do that, does he? No, he lets Viana, in my opinion, Viana should do the sporting. Soriano should do the money. Yeah, otherwise you get cross wires, cross lines, blurred lines. Next summer will be tricky because of the World Cup. You just got to get there. Yeah, remember though, Massam, yeah, you're doing these deals now. You're probably starting these conversations now. Remember, the Haaland deal was pretty much wrapped up in March. So when do you think they started talking to Haaland and his camp? They probably already started. If they want Elise, yeah, if they want Elise, they're probably already speaking to Elise and his agents. Because you got to put the legwork in. And when there is a World Cup, like you say, you've got to do it even sooner. They will already be talking right now. Yeah, they will already be talking right now to whoever they want to buy. Guaranteed. And if they're not, they'll literally be starting the conversation within the next weeks. Yeah. They don't just leave it like 4 months before the window opens. They start aging. These are you're talking some of these deals, this Elise deal, you're talking over 100 million quid. You're talking wages excess of 300 grand a week. You're talking bonuses, sporting TV rights, image rights, all that kind of crap. You can't just turn up a week before the transfer and go, yeah, 100 mil. Yeah. Yes, I'm out. What you saying, mate? Big up Combs says the Savio deal waffled me. Viana made a mistake with that one. Well, it apparently wasn't Viana though. I think Viana was happy for him to go. Yo, come on, man. What are you saying? I'm in America, haven't even eaten dinner yet. Yo, what the hell? You're mal on our radar. I doubt it, man. I doubt it. Call me deluded, but I think we can win the league. I think we can win the league. I think anyone that says we can't win the league, I think is like, what? Will we win the league? Don't know. I don't know. But my problem is I think we're too volatile, man. We're like Bitcoin. Yeah, 1 minute we're up there, next minute down there, and then we're up there, and then we're down there. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, we're proper bipolar football club at the moment, right? But can we stabilize? Can City stabilize? If this club can stabilize and the team can stabilize and our performances can stabilize, which will happen at some point this season, yeah, we will. The question will be when. Will it be too late? Hopefully not. Hopefully it started. We're 7 games unbeaten or 8 games, whatever it is. So I think we've got a chance. I think we can do it. Yeah, exactly, Massum. It's the consistency. We've had a lot of changes at the football club. Yeah, we've had a lot of like tactical shifts. Look at how we're playing against United and Arsenal and that. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes, and that's going to create inconsistency because you're not playing the same. But the consistency will come. It's just when does it arrive? Big up Gillies. Yeah, I'm all good, man. Yeah, facts, exactly. We've hunted down both Arsenal and Liverpool before. Well, to be honest with you, Arsenal for me are the ones that need to be looking at Liverpool and City now because Arsenal for me are the most stable football club, which is hilarious because their fan base is so unstable. But I think they're right now. I think they're the most stable football club. Yeah, they've had the least change. Yeah, they've had a few signings, right? But first team signings, defense is still the same. Zubermendi's coming in, but he's not changed completely from Party. Obviously, not the same, but like they're playing a similar style. And then obviously you've got still playing Madueke on the left. Gyökeres comes in for Havertz, and they've still got Saka on the right. So there's not too much change, right? So for me, if I'm Arsenal now, I'm thinking Arsenal need to go and put some like mad run together, man. Arsenal need to go and get right in front. They need to open up like a 10, 15 point lead before City and Liverpool settle down. Because listen, City lost 2 games in a row, second and third game of the season. Liverpool have just lost 3 games in a row now. Yeah. This ain't going to carry on all season. City and Liverpool are not just going to be like this all season. At some point, City and Liverpool are going to kick in and both sides are going to be really good. I'm telling you that now for a fact. You think the whole Verts thing is hilarious, yeah? And I think it's funny. 009, down, 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 down. It's funny, mate, yeah? But at the same time, it's not going to carry on forever. The guy's a good football player. At some point, he is going to start kicking into gear and he will start slamming. Isak will start scoring pure goals. Yeah, the defense will improve. So they'll get better. City will get better. So Arsenal, for me, they need to go and open up some mad gap before we start cooking. See what else you guys are saying. Pepper's achieved a lot more. This won't be his greatest if he wins. Just rival agenda. What Pep? I think if Pep wins this title, I think it's his best title at City, man. In terms of like fairs, like you know what I mean. In terms of like, that's a decent effort, man. That's a decent effort. If he could win the league with his team when we've got no right back, with all the changes that's gone on, I think that'll be his best league. Not in terms of like best in terms of like the best, but in terms of performing. But then again, kind of mad to say that when you got Donnarumma, Rodri, and Haaland, isn't it? After missing out on high-profile targets like Verts, Bellingham, Bruno G, I'm getting my expectations low for Elise Adam Watt and Alexander Pavlovic, says Martin. It's not real Martin, but yeah. Nah, that's also very true, to be fair. I do think the club's under a little bit of pressure to sort of to land not necessarily a big name, but like a first-team target. Yeah. Because, who did we land with competition? We've probably not landed one since Haaland, innit? You know what I mean? Gavardio, there was rumours Chelsea were involved, but I don't think they were ever really involved. So, yeah, they are under a little bit of pressure to land one of these names. LB, if we win the league, they'll say we spent money. But I don't give a fuck. I want them to say we spend money. I always say, man, the worst thing that happened to us, yeah, was when we started fucking dishing out that, we don't spend any money anymore. Yeah? Nah. Yeah, get the checkbook out, man. I want fans to be spamming 115 in the chat. Yeah, I want fans to be spamming 115 in the chat, man. I'll be your boy, Belaber's been speaking. Yeah, no, I believe so. I believe so. Why did the club bid 90 for Rice but not 105? I think what happened, yeah, is Rice. What I believe happened, yeah, was that basically City put 90 in for Rice. Yeah. They spoke to Rice and said, is he willing to come to City? And he said, yeah. City spent to West Ham and said, what's the fee? 105. I believe what happened then is City said to the Rice camp, yeah, this is my opinion. We're going to go 105. Is he coming to City? And they said, yes, but if Arsenal match, he's going Arsenal, and City went, nah, we're walking away. That's what I believe to be true. I don't think City walked away because they didn't want to pay the extra 15 million. That's not what I believe happened. I believe that Rice said if Arsenal matched the bid, which they would have done because they did, he'd go Arsenal. And City went, no, we're not going to bid, get a bid rejected, and then you reject us because that's just mad embarrassing. So the way that we'll pull this off is we'll put the 90 in because he would have joined us. But then when we said we're going to pull the trigger, he said nah. Which is a shame because if he would have come to City, Rice, Rodri in midfield would have just been something else, and you could have properly like rested Rodri as well, which would have been incredible, incredible, man. But it is what it is, you know. Rice is a great player, but there's other midfielders out there that we can target. Well, depends on obviously what type of profile you're looking for. I mean, do you want a techie baller like Wharton? I think Wharton's probably going to be where City are going. I think they're going to look at Wharton because I think they might look at Wharton as the potential Rodri replacement as well. Which obviously, as much as you guys don't want to think about, you do need to start thinking about that because he's going to be 30 this summer. So you need to start thinking and starting to plan life after Rodri. Yeah. Now you might have 4 more years. Rodri might have had a 4-year contract extension. You might have 4 more years. You might get 6 more years. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. But you might have 1 more year. He's only got 1 more year on his contract. So you don't know. You need to start thinking. You need to be proactive. You get Wharton, you can play with Rodri, but he can also be that guy if Rodri does eventually leave. LB Naipan got called up by Norway's match tomorrow. Oh, really? No way. I know, but he's not going to play though, isn't it? So it's like they might as well just leave him in the under-21s, bro, where he's actually playing in that. Do you know what I mean? Anything decent on tomorrow? Nah. Nah. Oh, England are on against Latvia, man. Oh. Not looking good, bruv. Algeria playing again. Algeria playing. Honduras' badge is so mad, chat. It's just a H. They're running out of budget, man. Honduras. Who remembers who was that guy, that Tottenham midfielder from Honduras chat like 15 years ago, 20 years ago? Nah, not 20 years ago. About 15 years ago. Who was that Honduras? Was it Palacios? Who remembers that guy? Was it Palacios or nah? Wilson Palacios. He got his first name as well. That's crazy, man. I swear he scored like a mega goal at a World Cup once. I remember watching him and I'm sure he scored like a screamer. Big like MMK, man. Yeah, that's crazy, Honduras. Yeah, that is some serious ball knowledge, man. I can't lie. Big up, as if he got his first name. Mahrez versus Marmoush would be peak. Well, you might get it in the AFCON, innit? You got AFCON coming up in 2 months. In fact, I think it literally starts in 2 months today. I'm sure it starts on the 30th of December. AFCON. So we'll be watching Ait Nouri, Riyad Mahrez, and Marmoush cooking on the gas. Cooking on the gas. Yo, big up Albanese. This is LB. I'm done with work, but I like my blunt and lock in the stream. All right, come on, bruh. Come on, man. England are stinky. Yeah, it's dead, innit? It's dead, bro. Boring. Norway and yo, is that a thing? Yeah, Norway versus Haaland versus Donnarumma. Oh, no way. I'll have to get on that. Oh, I'm down for that, 100%. As if that's a thing. Is it a thing? I'm gonna fact check this guy, man. I don't want to be let down now. Are you being serious, mate? What is it? Oh, about Thursdays. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it and assume that you're right. But if that's actually true, that's mega. That's so good if that's true, man. That's so good if that's true. Yeah, it's the last game. Oh, that's mid, man. Donnarumma versus Haaland. It's the second game between them. Oh man, that's class. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get on that. I'm fucking buzzing with Donnarumma, me. I'm so buzzing. I'm so buzzing we got Donnarumma, boys. Yeah. I just think, I don't know, man. The guy's just a joke. Yeah, the guy's just a joke, man. I don't know what it is about him, man. He's got this aura in it. He's got that aura. He's got an aura. I know everyone's like fucking aura, man. But honestly, he does. He has this aura, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, 100%. 100% I'm doing that. Yeah, that'd be mega, man. Nah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it already. Donnarumma was rated best signing of the summer by The Athletic. What, like pound for pound, or just? I mean, what would you say the top 5 signings of the summer for in the Premier League? What would you say, Chart? The top 5 signings this summer in the Premier League, all clubs, Premier League. What would you say? To be honest, out of City's signings, Cherky's been injured. Nouri's not been great. Reinders has not been amazing. So Donnarumma would definitely be in there for City. Who else will be in there? Liverpool. Ekatike's been decent, man. I think Ekatike's been good. He's got to be in there. Kudus. Grealish. Oh, that's actually so mad because it's true, isn't it? That's actually wild, bro. Grealish is probably top 5. João Pedro's a shout as well. João Pedro's been really good, man. João Pedro's been really good. João Pedro's been really good. I think Mbeumo's a good signing, but I don't think he's top 5. Mustafa. I don't think Mbeumo's been top 5. But I do like him. I do like him, man. I know, Lewis, man. I know. It's actually crazy, bro. We always used to say the same thing, innit? Oh, I'd love him, but Pep would never have him. Yeah. Facts. Palinia. Yeah, he's probably up there as well. Although the guy cringed me out when he took his shirt off for a draw. You know what, bro? Not even joking, man, but Madueke would have been pretty close. Because he was cooking, mate, when Saka was injured, wasn't he? He was really good. But I don't know if he's like not really played recently, or I've not really seen him a lot. Esteval's a baller as well, yeah. Yeah. No, I know he got no GA though. I know he got no GA. I know I was looking at that. I was looking at that thinking, GA merchant here, yeah. Relax. Jose Mourinho, relax, calma, respect. Yeah, he was playing good on that. No end product. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yes, yeah, but nah, for real, Jack Grealish is definitely in there. He's got to be up there, man. He's got to be in there. Xhaka. I've not seen Xhaka play yet, but I did say when they signed him, I said that's a mega signing. That's such a mega signing, man. Such a great signing. Did you watch the grand final? Nah, I didn't. I didn't watch the grand final, mate. It's at the rugby, yeah. I'm not really a rugby fan, man, to be honest. Not really a rugby fan. I don't mind it, man, but I don't go out my way to watching it. Jack Grealish playing against teams he gives space, he performs, overrated, says Jeremy Doku, the GOAT. Jack Grealish isn't that good, says Jeremy Doku, the GOAT. Are you scared for the UAE takeover United? I'd rather it didn't happen because they're serious people and they know what to do and they'll sort it out. But I think that club's so screwed, it's going to take good 4 years for them to get anywhere near the top anyway. So I'd rather it didn't happen because, you know, people from the UAE, man, who've got that kind of cash, I think they're very smart people, unlike Ineos, who don't know what they're doing. I definitely think that would be a massive positive for United, but I still think they're a number of years away. I think they're a number of years away off, man. Sweden lost again with Isak Gyökeres. I know, man. I know. Bro, these two are nowhere near Haaland, man. Anyone that thinks Isak's better than Haaland, bro, honestly, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah? Unbelievable, mate. Oh, fucking hell, man. Why, bro? Why does he keep talking? Oh, man. Fucking hell. It's like, bro, you know, it's talking about like every time he's like, I'm not even trying to like, you know, pile on or hate because I don't hate the guy. I fucking like the guy. Best right back I've ever had at a football club, yeah, for me. But fuck me, every time he speaks, literally every time the guy speaks, bro, he says something bad. Yeah. Honestly, I watched it last night on Instagram and I was like, what the fuck are you saying, man? You just make it worse every single time you talk. Oh my days, man. Honestly, bro. Honestly, it's just unbelievable. I'm just like, oh, I can't believe it. Just fucking, it's just mad. It was just mad. And I swear down, he was basically lying as well. Because didn't he say, "Oh, I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing, so that's why I wanted to leave." Yeah, he was playing. I swear down, he was playing. I swear down, he was playing. Yeah. Let me have a look. I think there's a myth last year. Yeah, we go to Christmas. Bro, he's playing, so he's lying. He said, "Oh yeah, I wasn't playing." Bro, what? Yeah, this is the games. Yeah, before he left, right? 90 minutes. This is Premier League. 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 45 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 45 minutes, right? Transfer window opens, right? Or no, sorry, last week of December. Didn't play the Everton game. 20 minutes against Leicester, 29 minutes against West Ham. So the final 4 games before he left, he played 29 minutes, 20 minutes, didn't play 45 minutes. Yeah. And then he just decided. So 3 games basically, he didn't play the full 90 and just went, "No, I'm going." When the team was fucked and needed a captain. But anyway, I'm not asked about him leaving because to be honest, I think he probably needed to leave anyway. But just like fucking, I don't know, man. Crazy. Honestly, it's just mad. Did you see the Trump Mansour clip? No, I didn't see the clip, man. I just seen a picture of because MCFC lads posted a picture of it, but I didn't see the video or anything. No. El captain, yeah, I know. It's just you don't do that as a captain, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. If you would have just come out and said, "Listen, I probably shouldn't have left halfway through, but I was getting absolutely rinsed by the fans. I was getting cooked. My marriage was fucked. My whole personal situation, everything was just fucked. Yeah, and I was fucked." Like, if you just said that, cool, whatever. I shouldn't have left. But talking about, "Oh, I needed to be selfish for my own career." Bro, you're the captain of the football club and we was in the shit and you dipped. What you talking about? You need to be selfish, bro. That's a fucking horrendous captain. That's literally a horrendous captain. You're captain of the football club. We was in the shit and you said you needed to dip because you wanted to be selfish. Like, why would you say that? Why would anyone say that? Why would you say that? Why would anyone ever say that? Especially as a captain of the football. Like, why is he trying? I swear down, he's doing it on purpose. Is he just trying to piss people off? Like, why on earth? Why on earth would you say that? I don't get why you would say that. Unbelievable! Like, why on earth? Like, he just says some stupid shit. Oh yeah, I would trade a Premier League. Yeah, one of the City Premier Leagues. I would trade it. Yeah, for a trophy with England. Like, why would you say that? Like, why? You wasn't just why would you say that, man? Honestly. And it pisses me off, yeah, because like, bro, I think Walker's the best City right back we've ever had. I think he's the best Premier League right back of all time. But like, he just says these things that I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Why would you do that? Why would you say that? And then you get these people who go, "Oh, well, it's just being honest. We all want players to be honest, and now you're giving him shit." No, you don't say when you're the captain of a football club, mate. Yeah, "I'm leaving because I want to be selfish, because I want to play." When the team is in serious distress and needs a captain and needs a leader. Anyway, I don't want to fucking talk about it, man. It pisses me off. Yeah. I don't even mind the guy going because he was crap, yeah, at that point, and he was getting. I'd never seen a City player in my life. In my life, I've never seen a City player get that much shit. Never. I never seen it. Yeah, and when every time he steps up on he was bad. So I don't mind him going. Yeah, the season was finished anyway. Yeah, whatever. But don't come out and say that. Yeah. Nah, he doesn't deserve a statue. He doesn't deserve a statue, bro. Nah. You can't do that, man, for me and do that, man. You know. No. But, I still think he's a City but I still think he's a legend. I still think he's a City legend. Yeah. I still think he's a City legend. 100% I think he's a City legend. Yeah, some people say he's not a legend. He's definitely a legend. Best right back we've ever had at the football club. Won what, 6 Premier Leagues? Won a treble? Of course he's a fucking legend. Yeah? Of course he's a legend. Don't mean he's not such stupid shit. Carlos, man. What are you talking about? Of course he's a legend. You say he's not a legend. How is he not a legend of the football club, bro? What do you mean he's not a legend, man? He's won more Premier Leagues than some clubs. He's won more Premier Leagues than some clubs have. What are you talking about? Of course he's a legend. Yeah? You can have an asterisk next to it that says was a bit of a dick at the end or whatever, but of course he's a fucking legend, man. He's a stupid legend, says Blue. Yeah, he might be a stupid legend, but he's a defo legend, man. Yeah? Yeah, but bro, I don't want to sound like Titan that, yeah, but I think the guy's just not very clever. I'm not saying that to be like nasty to the guy. Well, I don't think he's a very clever man. I think he just says stupid shit. And I think once you recognize that, you go, oh, yeah, I think he's just stupid. That doesn't mean he's not a legend. It means he's a legend that's just not fully clever and doesn't really know what to say. He's just not very PR trained. He doesn't know what to say the right thing. He doesn't know how to have that relationship with the fans. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he's definitely, I still think he's a legend. I think he's cleared. I don't think it's a conversation. LB, how would you classify our European if UCL semi? Explain what you mean, bro. I don't know what you mean. How would you classify our European if UCL? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Brandon. Don't you'd have to super chat. Put it in the chat. What do you mean? Bro, he's definitely thick as fuck. Have you seen him answer that clip where he says more mature and more wiser? No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, bro. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He's not a legend. He wasn't even a good player. See, why you always have to do this, man? Why you always have to do this? Why you always have to go extreme? Why you have to be extreme? Yeah, what is this? What is this? Why you have to be extreme, bro? Why not just say, LB, I know the guy's mega, but he pissed me off when he left. So I just don't want to say he's a legend, but I know he's a good player. Like, why you have to say he's not a good player, man? Yeah. These guys, man. Honestly, reactionary. Reactionary. You're a reactionary. Reactionary. LB Haaland should be the next City captain. What's your thought? Well, I don't mind it. It should be Rodri, really, but obviously, I don't know what Rodri's saying. Is Rodri going to stay? I don't even know if he's staying, man, to be honest with you. LB, don't get rage baited, bro. Bro, these guys, man. Yeah. The thing is, yeah, this chat's full of Kyle Walkers, mate. So I don't know if these people are just dumb or they try to rage bait me. You know what I mean? Bruh, he's got his willy out by his 30s. He's not the bright. Exactly. Evidence A, Exhibit A evidence. Yeah, I'd like to insert this evidence into the courts. Yeah, exactly, bro. Moral wiser. Why are you insulting the chat? Well, you've got to decide whether you're dumb or not. If you're not dumb, I'm not insulting you. Yeah. If you're not dumb, you're not getting insulted. You're only getting insulted if you're dumb. Are you dumb? Are you basically saying you're dumb? Are you saying you're dumb or no? Answer that, Hydro. Are you dumb? Because if you're not dumb, I'm not doing you, bro. Oh, this is what you're saying. LB, the super chat was trying to say, what would you rate our season if we reach the UCL semi-final? Well, I mean, I don't know. Do we win the Prem? Do we not win the Prem? Do we finish 5th? Do we win the Carabao Cup? Do we win the FA Cup? I mean, if we get to the semi-final, that would be obviously cool, but I think honestly, I think for Manchester City, honestly, I'm being real with you boys. I think the semi-final should be the minimum expectation for this football club in the semi-final. The minimum. I think anything else lower than the semi-final for this football club with this manager, with these players, I think is disappointing. Yeah. I think this football club should be aiming to get the minimum semi-final, and anything lower than that is a major L, in my opinion, for this football club. Like last year, not even getting to the knockout rounds. Wow. Wowza, guys. That is wild, man. Yeah. That is wild. Yeah, but one bad draw and it's GG's. Yeah, but at the same time, are we not decent anymore or what? For a second, I was insulted, but then I realized I'm not done. Thanks, LB. Come on, man. Losing in playoffs to Madrid. I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. That's what I mean. Not looking good, man. We didn't even make it, mate. We didn't even make it. I'm dumb, but I'm old, and that's knowledge. That knowledge comes with wisdom, says City Slacker. Also, what you're saying is you're more older, you're more mature, and you're more wiser, yeah? Nice. Nice, man. I really hope we get that far at our current stage where our rebuild is just starting to get to work. I think we might not even reach the semi-final, says I know. Oh, you don't know. And the thing is, with the Champions League, it's a one-off game. So everything that we were speaking about before, about the Prem, about the consistency, and I think everyone agrees with that. Again, like there's some things that some City fans are split on. There's a lot of things that City fans agree on. And I think one of the things that City fans agree on is that we're probably not going to be the most stable club this year. We probably are going to be a bit inconsistent because we've got all these new players. It looks like we're changing our style a little bit. Yeah, you're going to be inconsistent, right? Champions League, you don't really need to be consistent. You don't. You just need to turn up on the fucking day and do the job. Yeah, you don't even need to win games. You can go for a penalty shootout. You need a bit of luck and you need to turn up and just not be crap. No bozos. And, you can do it. So, I always say you don't need to be the best team to win the Champions League. Yeah, if that was the case, City would have won about 3 or 4 over the last decade. Yeah, we've been the best team in Europe over a long period of time. We won 1. Yeah, because we didn't turn up on the day. We didn't take our chances. Bozo errors. Little bit unlucky in certain games. Spurs springs to mind. Handball goal. Fucking offside by a toenail. Missed a penalty in one of them. Leon, Sterling misses an open net from 2 yards. Like, you know what I mean? You don't need to be the best team in the Champions League. You just need to perform on the day. Yeah, Chelsea, when they won it against us, were they the best team in the Champions League that year? Was they fuck me? Yeah, no way. Did they win it? Yeah. Why? Because they turned up on the days. They weren't the best team in Europe. Yeah. They weren't the best team in Europe. Nowhere near. They probably weren't even top 5 best teams in Europe. But they turned up when it mattered, put the performances, got the W. And that's what it's about in the Champions League. That's what it's about in any knockout. That's what it's like. That's what it's like in any knockout, man. Any knockout tournament. Yeah. We could have won 4 UCLs. Bro, we probably should have won at least 2 or 3, man. Probably 3. That one, after the treble year, we were better than, we were so better than Madrid. 2024, we were so better than Madrid, and Kevin De Bruyne missed that chance from 8 yards out when he hit the bar, man. How has he not scored that? Yeah, we were better than them. We were so better than them, man. We just couldn't score. But we were better than them in 2024. Definitely, 100%. I come away from that game thinking we were defo better than them. Yeah, we should have had back-to-back trebles. Facts, Mohammed. Facts. Yeah. Yeah, and then Bernardo Silva with that penalty, man. It'll haunt me for life, bro. That penalty will haunt me for life. Yeah. What was he doing? Bro, what did he even do? He just side-footed it down the middle. Like, bro, if you're going to go down the middle, like, fucking smack it or something. Yo, that was on madness, man. Karl. Yeah, I agree. I think that FA Cup final, man, we were just... Because what happened, yeah, is because we got knocked out against Real Madrid and then we won the league, the players basically seshed. Yeah. Because they probably felt, yeah, oh, we'll just turn up at this FA Cup and we'll just beat them. but the players were out partying. They probably didn't get much sleep. They didn't get much recovery. And then by the time they turned up to the FA Cup game, they were just not, they weren't in the right frame of mind. Yeah. We didn't approach that game in the right frame of mind at all. Yeah. It was wrong. It was unprofessional. However, had we have got to the Champions League final, the players probably would have gone, hang on a minute, we can do another fucking treble here. Let's rein back the partying. Let's focus. Let's stay focused. And they would have gone into that United game, yeah, with a completely different frame of mind, more professional. And we would have stayed locked in. Akanji said it, bro. Akanji, and by the way, this is not making it up. Akanji said basically they just fucked it off. They were just on the beers and partying and up late and not. They were just, but they wouldn't have done that if we was in the FA in the Champions League final. They wouldn't have done it. No way, because they would have been like, "Yo, we can do another treble." Now that's not right. You should not be doing that anyway, in my opinion. Yeah, whether you can do a treble or not. I'm just speaking of facts, and this is the facts. So it is a little bit annoying. Yeah, but we should have probably won the. Who did they play? Didn't they play Dortmund in the final? Was that the year they played Dortmund in the final? Oh, nah. Fucking hell, man. Oh, we should have had back-to-back trebs. Nah, man. Oh, my God. We should have had back-to-back trebles. We actually should have had back-to-back trebles. We actually should have had back-to-back trebles because we should have beat Real Madrid. And if we beat Real Madrid, we probably go into that United game with a better frame of mind. We beat them, and then again, you don't know in it, but you probably beat United and you probably beat Dortmund and you've won a back-to-back treble. Fucking hell. That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy, bro. Like, bro, I can't believe we've only got one Champions League, man. Like, we should have had way more. We fucked it bare times. Porto, we fucked it. Spurs, we got bare unlucky. It's actually mad, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Like, we actually probably should have had a lot of Champions Leagues, man. But, as I say, you don't turn up on the day, you get a little bit unlucky, you're finished. You're out the tournament. Wait, that stat that's going around saying City didn't win or City haven't won a Champions League away day in a year. But we didn't play football for 6 months in the Champions League because we got knocked out in February. So whilst technically true, but that's that. But then, the stat is real. The statistic is real. It's a real statistic. Isn't it? But obviously it's not real. It's not real because you've not played football in a year. And it is 6 months. So it's not real, but it is real. And then when you start getting, oh my God, it's like the Jack Grealish hadn't scored a goal in a year. Real statistic, however, look at the minutes. How many minutes did he play in that year? Not a lot, right? So, yeah, it's a real statistic and it's not good, but this is why sometimes, but obviously when it's like that, man, people start talking about it and people start going, City haven't won in a year. Oh, Jack Grealish hasn't scored in a year. And it's like, that's pretty bad. People don't like context. People don't do the context. Yeah, people don't do the context behind the stat. They just go, fucking hell, they've not, you know what I mean? So it's a bit of it. Yeah, it's skewed, exactly. But at the same time, it's also real. It's statistically correct. Facts. I remember still to this day, yeah, when Casemiro, yeah, it's on the watch along. When Casemiro did that first tackle, yeah, in the first half, he did a tackle from behind on Kevin De Bruyne, I think it was, and didn't get booked. I remember saying at that point, I said, he definitely should have got booked for that, and he'll get booked later on. He'll get stopped. He should have got sent off, and he didn't get sent off because the referee didn't book him. And it was the clear. Was it Foden? Yeah. It was the clearest yellow card I've ever seen in my life. I've ever seen in my whole life, bro. Yeah. And I remember seeing on the watch line saying, he'll get booked to the second half and he should be off, or first half or whatever. Yeah. Madness. Yeah. Exactly, bro. Yeah, we got robbed there. He was watching. Yeah, bro, it was mad. It was crazy. And then you've got the what was that striker called? Was it not Laporte? Llorente. Llorente handball for Spurs. Yeah, I remember that. And then I think they changed the rules. Can't remember exactly what happened in that one, but basically the guy scored with his hand. But I think at the time it was like technically a legal goal. But then they basically went, yeah, that really shouldn't have stood. So we'll change the rules. Am I right in saying that? I think that's pretty much happened. Pretty much. He scored a handball goal, but then it was actually fine at the time. But then they changed the rules. I think I can't remember exactly what happened though. But yeah, there was a handball goal there from him. Just mad, bro. You've just been mad unlucky, man. We've just been proper unlucky. Yeah. But it was always going to win one eventually because we was getting far. And, you know, you're constantly getting to semi-finals and that. Eventually, you're going to win one, aren't you? Eventually, you're going to win one. You just by odds, on the odds game, you're going to win one eventually. If you keep getting to semi-finals and you get to a couple finals, you're going to, you know, it's just going to, it's going to happen. Like, Inter Milan keep getting to finals. Yeah, they got to 2 in 3 years. If they get to another one, you know, at some point, they are going to win it. I know they've already won one before, but you know what I mean? Now they didn't show the ref the right view on a VAR screen. Also, it wasn't legit. It should have been ruled off. Yeah, mad. Yeah, bro. That Spurs game, man, was the worst, bro, ever. I still remember to this day. I always tell you guys, but I come out the stadium, cross the road, and these like there's a path, not path, but like there's a thing in the middle of the road. Yeah, I don't know what they call it. It's not a path, but like basically it's like a fucking. It is basically a path, but it's not really. I remember having my fucking season ticket in my hand, yeah, and I said to Jordan, I said, "Bro, I fucking can't do this anymore, me." Yeah, it wasn't because we lost. VAR, I just hate VAR. You know, I don't like it. I never liked it. Think it's crap, yeah. And that day, man, that day changed me forever because that was the day that I was like, yeah, you can't celebrate goals the same. You just can't, bro, because everyone was going off, man. It was just, bro, it was the worst, man. It was the worst. It was the worst. Can we win it with our current squad? Yeah, we can. Champions League, yeah, 100% we can win it. Yeah, you can. You can, facts. You're right, LB handball we got changed the season after. What happened in that? I can't even remember what happened, bro. I don't even know what happened. Someone in the chat saying, nah, they showed him a dodgy angle. But I thought what happened was he scored, it did it his hand, but the way it happened, according to the laws of the game at the time, it was fine. But then they basically changed it the year after because they were like, yeah, that Llorente goal shouldn't have started. Shouldn't have stood. So they changed the rule. Ball hit his stomach and then it hit his forearm and went in. That's right. And that's why they've changed the rule now, in it, chat? Because now the rule is if you score immediately after, that's why they changed it. That's why they changed it. If you score immediate after the ball hits your hand, it's disallowed. Yeah, because we also got screwed on the Mahrez goal at Club Brugge away because that goal got ruled out and that goal would now stand. Remember when Mahrez scored that goal? The ball come down, yeah? The ball come down out the air and he controlled it and it hit his hand. And then I think he passed it to someone and then they scored. Do you remember? I think it was the game where Sergio Gomez got sent off. And they ruled it out because it hit Mahrez's hand. Yeah? But then they changed, but it was like fucking 20 seconds earlier. And then they changed the rule basically to say, right, we're only gonna rule out goals for handball if they score immediately after the ball hits the hand. Oh, yeah, it was Copenhagen. Yeah, Copenhagen, facts. I can't remember exactly what happened. I can't remember it, but I'm pretty sure the ball was coming down from there. I think someone cleared it. The ball was coming down. He went to control it. And I think he like hit his hand. He passed it to someone or did something. And then they scored. And it was like, no, but then he rewinded it. And it was like, oh, yeah, is it his hand? Because I also remember, didn't Bale score like a mad goal for Real Madrid? I swear he scored like a screamer for Real Madrid. And that they ruled it out for like a handball in the build-up. And it was like, what the fuck, man? I can't remember who scored that goal, though, in that Copenhagen game. It was a Rodri screamer, was it? Yeah, so Mahrez got it, controlled it, must have hit his hand. He passed it to Rodri. Rodri banged it in. And then they went, oh yeah, Mark. But so that goal would now be allowed. That goal that got ruled out that day would be allowed. I'm pretty sure we draw that game as well, so we would have won. We would have won the game. Even in the Leipzig game away from the treble season, we didn't get the penalty in the last minute. I don't remember that, bro. I don't remember that. What's that? All right, bro, if you just go on Google and type in football full match replays, it's like one of the first ones that come up. You can just click on the tournament and just find the game. You can just go on it and just watch all the games. Why don't we ever get the advantage of the rule change? We did once, didn't we? We did once. The Aston Villa goal that we scored where Tyrone Mings headed the ball and I think Bernardo Silva was offside. But Tyrone Mings headed the ball, but because he purposely went to head it, it reset the offside rule, and then we ended up scoring a goal. But now they've changed the rule now to where it would be offside. I can't fully remember what happened, but basically the ball was played forward. I think Bernardo Silva was offside. Tyrone Mings has head the ball, but because he's purposely went to head the ball, he's reset the offside or something. And then we scored, and everyone was kicking off. And then they changed the rule. They've changed the rule, so that goal wouldn't count anymore. But I can't fully remember exactly what happened. But that was only like 3 years ago. I remember everyone was speaking about it. Oh, how is that not offside? And everyone was kicking off on that. Monaco bottle job, Spurs VAR, Leon Sterling miss, plus Laporte really bad in that game, plus Edison not amazing, plus manager changed the formation for the first time ever in a Champions League knockout game. UCL final loss, Rodrigo bracing, stoppage time. We have lived through hell. I know. It's been tough, man. It's been tough, bro. Yeah. And then don't even forget, bro, Pellegrini. Yeah. Knockout, semi-final, got knocked out off a deflected cross. We should have had a penalty and we hit the post. Yeah. And if we got a penalty or Fernandinho's goal went in and hit the post, we go for it. Away goals were still a thing then. So we go for an away goals. Yeah, honestly, we've been close, man, so many times. But that's the Champions League, not close enough, innit? Not close enough. It's wild. Lyon was the worst game. Lyon was just fucked, bro. Like that whole game was just a mess. Like, I think personally it's more on Pep on that one because, bro, like, why are you changing formation, bro, for a Champions League knockout game? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It reminds me of when Mancini made us go to a 3 at the back against, I think we played Dortmund at home. Who remembers this? I think it was 2013. We played Dortmund at home, I think, in the Champions League. And we played like a 3 at the back and we got absolutely peppered, mate. Yeah, peppered, mate. Yeah, why are you changing fucking formation, mate? Yeah, why you do that? Yo, Saeed, man, what are you saying? When you played FC career mode, I've not got it, bro. I've not even got it, man. I can't even lie. I've not even got it. I've not even got no PC. I've got a PC in it, but I probably need to upgrade my PC, man. I'm still rocking a 3060 in there. So I don't know. Man. Yeah, I'll slap you up on that anyway. So yeah, don't you know what I mean? Don't get too don't be pressuring me to get it, because if I get it, bro, embarrassing times for you, mate. Yeah, you will have Saeed TV bingo reaction for FIFA. Yeah, it's mad. I trust me, man. Saeed TV bingo for FIFA, that'd be wild, wouldn't it? I've not been watching any of your FIFA, bro. But I did tune in one time, yeah. I'm not even joking. And you lost against City like 12-0. And I was just like, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? It's the one time I've watched you on your FIFA this season. And I just was watching. I just sat there watching him play FIFA, yeah, chat. And he's getting beat like 12-0 off City. I was like, what? This is mint. Jamal's cooking on career mode. Come on, man. Bro, I remember I was in my prime on FIFA 23. I played LB, beat me. Bro, I've not played FIFA since Twitch. Yeah, I've not played since Twitch, man. LB, you remember after Spurs VAR game, scored a last minute goal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's mad. It's crazy. Honestly, it's wild, bro. It's actually crazy, man. He got slapped. He lost 10-1. Yeah, that is mad. That is mad. Good for your health. Why did I see some guy anyway slagging FIFA off today, man? Was it is it dead game or something? I don't know what's I've not even done it. I don't know what's going on, man. Don't know what's going on. But yeah, I see some guys slagging it off. People always slag it off though, don't they, man? People always slag that FIFA game off. Is it free yet or nah? I'm surprised it's not free. I'm surprised it's not free. Oh, bro, these AI edits are mad, bro. Oh my god. I don't know what they've done, but like in the last 2 weeks, this AI stuff, yeah, has got so crazily good. It is unreal, man. Like, oh my day. I don't know what's happened, yeah. Sora. I see it, Sora AI. Oh my days. Bro, have you seen the Martin Luther King ones? How is it that good? How is it that good, bro? How is it that good, man? Sora AI. Oh my days. It's wild. It is insane. Yeah, honestly, man, I've seen loads of them. They're like so good. They're so good. They're so real. Yeah. Honestly, it's mad. It's crazy, man. It's honestly them MLK ones, bro, are wild. Like this, it's like him. It's him. It's him there. It's him talking about Zins. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking legit. It's him. Honestly, man, it's crazy, bro. Because at some point, yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell. I'm already struggling on some of them, me. Bro, I'm already struggling on some of them. Watching them like, yo, is that real or nah? And I'm like, I'm watching it. I'm like, nah. And then the only reason I know they're not real is because they're hilarious. Yeah, I'm watching them like, yo, that's so funny, and I'm like, yeah, that's obviously not real. But if they just did it normally and like didn't get them to be doing funny shit, then wouldn't know. You wouldn't have a clue, man. So how are you gonna know? How are you gonna know? How do you know? Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You don't know. Yeah, it used to be that you could prove something to be true if you had the video, not anymore. Yeah, you can't prove it now. There's a watermark for Sora. Yeah, but they'll probably do it right. They'll probably do it where you pay a monthly fee, and then when you do it, you get the watermark removed. Yeah, but have you seen some of these new ones? Are crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Have you seen this HS Tiki Toki one? He's getting roasted, man. Bro, they're cooking him on gas. It's actually mad. It's actually wild. Yeah, AI is crazy. It's come out of nowhere, isn't it, as well? Like 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, whatever, there was like no AI. Nowhere. And now it's just everywhere, man. Now AI is just like everywhere, man. Yeah, see, he got arrested. He was on the run, bro. He was on the run. HS Tiki Toki was on the run. Tiki. HS Tiki Toki. Yeah. TikTok influencer HS Tiki Toki has been arrested after being on the run for police almost a year. Hit and run or something, wasn't it? Nah, no. It wasn't hit and run. What was it? It was dangerous driving. Dangerous driving. But how is he? I don't. How is he on the run, bro? Did he live stream every day in Qatar? He skips a court appearance. Madness. He didn't appear in court. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just bad, innit? It's fucking mad. I don't know why. Some bad shit's gonna happen. Trust me. Some bad stuff's gonna happen soon with the AI. with the videos. It is. I don't mind the type one. Like, you know what I mean? Because I think it's well better than Google. You know, like ask them a question or like you can ask it for a recipe or something like that. I think it's pretty cool, man. But the video one, I think the video one is nah. I think the video one's not good, man. I can't lie. I think that's gonna backfire real quick. Someone's gonna get fucked on that. Yeah, trust. Madness, man. Anyway, boys, I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna go bed, man. But yeah, we'll pick it up now. Now the week started. Everton this weekend. Yeah, we'll get the streams going again after this weekend. A bit of time off. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Smash the likes up before you go. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel as well. Just double check, yeah, that you are subbed up. Hit the notification bell as well. People keep on saying, help me, I'm not getting notified. Well, if you've got the notification bell on, you got more chance of getting notified. So hit notification bell and then click all notifications. And yeah, if there's any decent games coming up this week, like tomorrow and that, I think there's some more games tomorrow. Might do a watch along tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, big up to you, mate. Have a good week anyway. And I'll catch you up in the next one. See you in a bit.